welcome back everybody. Here now with the full and final forecast of the night. We're still seeing the 90s just about everywhere. It doesn't seem like too many people have dropped down into the 80s. I'm only seeing 89 degrees right here in Mason, but still only a couple people are close. 90 degrees here in Bake Lake, Ozona, as well as on the flip side here in Eastland and Comanche. So we are slowly cooling down as we get into tonight. The light is gone for the day, so we are fully in the nighttime, so temperatures are going to be starting to drop. We're going to see lows in the mid 70s to lower 80s, getting as low as 73 degrees here in Bake Lake, 74 in Ozona and El Dorado, 75 here in San Angelo, as well as a little bit further south in Mertzen. But up here in the big country, you can see a lot more clearly that we've still got those warmer temperatures. 79 degrees for that low in Abilene, 78 here in Baird and Sweetwater, but seeing 80s across the board here in Roby, Anson, Albany, and Breckenridge. Actually seems like they updated and they now have a low of 80 degrees. So very warm temperatures overall. Now, as we're looking into tomorrow, we do have some slightly gusty winds up to about 20 miles per hour, and the types of pollinators that we're seeing are changing as we get a bit later into the year. And so maybe during most of June and July, grass pollen was the biggest one to worry about, but it seems to be transitioning over to weeds now. Specifically, ragweed is something that you're going to want to keep out for, and mold is something that is a growing pollinator as well getting into these next couple of days. But highs over these next couple of days are going to stay mostly hot in the triple digits like we've been this entire time, seemingly plateauing around 103 on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll drop back down closer to 100 as we get closer to the weekend and even the start of next week as well. Now, this is all happening because we're seeing high pressure, of course, dominate our overall weather pattern. It's sitting here in the Four Corners, and it's going to stay there until about Wednesday, and then it finally starts to move its way just slightly northeast, getting into the southern plains. So a bit further north of Texas, we get a little bit of a break from it, which helps us, one, see those hot temperatures on Wednesday, Thursday, but once it moves up here, that helps us then cool down, fall back down a little bit closer to that 100-degree mark. And so looking at August as a whole, just because today is the first, of course, Texas, along with much of the rest of the United States, is still very likely to be above average as we get through this month. And precipitation, unfortunately, seems like we are going to stay dry in this one pocket here in the Four Corners, including Arizona. They're seeing a bit of that monsoon season, so they might get a little bit more rain. But looking at your 7-day forecast, we've seen a lot of the same things, a lot more of that heat, a lot more of those mostly sunny skies, some slightly gustier winds as we get through the day, but still some of those warmer temperatures up there in the big country.